Hey, this is Robbie from Believe in the Run.
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
And you're watching Between Two Shoes. All right, Megan, we got some heavy hitters today. I think they're a little bit different, but because they're in that upper echelon, what the heck? Might as well compare them.
Yeah, so we've got the Puma Fast-R and the Hoka Cielo X1 2.0. Mm-hmm. A lot of numbers happening.
Yeah, I think Puma likes to throw in some other words like Nitro or Forever.
Elite.
I don't even know. Elite.
Yeah.
Everyone calls it the Fast-R.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are two interesting shoes. The X1 they're both race day shoes.
Yeah, and I was actually saying before we started recording, both of these updates are very drastic from the previous versions of these shoes.
That's
both
actually a good point.
A lot of weight, both seem much more race day ready than the previous versions.
Yeah, the first Cielo X1 we kind of thought was more of a trainer, like a really exciting and fun trainer
and expensive.
That cost $275. So it was a very particular kind of shoe for someone with a particular kind of wallet. But this newest version is more of a race day shoe for sure.
Yeah. So they lightened up everything. You have 2 layers of Puma foam. It's 39-32, 7mm drop. It's
got the
ready.
winged carbon fiber plate, and it just feels great underfoot. It feels really bouncy and fun, rolls along through your stride. It's still one of the most fun running shoes I think that you can buy.
Yeah, very exaggerated rocker. So like once you start running, you are gonna continue running at that pace.
Yeah, and they updated the laces, which we liked, and the uppers, pretty light and breathable, pretty secure. So yeah, just a really great shoe all around. Honestly, one of the better shoes that has come out this year.
All right, and then you have the Puma Fast-R. So a lot of similar properties here. It is a bit lighter. So for my women's 7.5, the Hoka Cielo was 6.5 ounces, and you're looking at 5.2 ounces in the Puma Fast-R. I think probably a lot of that comes from this barely there upper.
Yeah, there's not much translucent, very light mesh weave. Just a really, light upper. I thought it fit pretty well though.
Yeah, hugs the foot, similar to the Hoka shoe. The difference in foams here is where that was Puma based, this one is an aliphatic eTPU.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that aliphatic eTPU is what Puma has been using, and a couple other brands are getting into it now. It's a more durable type super foam, super light, super bouncy. You just said super. If you say super 3 times, a magic genie will appear by the name of Carl. He's right there. How about that? And it has this carbon fiber power plate, which we have seen in the past model, and it has this extendable toe here. It looks like it's sticking its tongue out at you if you look at it from the top down.
Yeah, I think it gives you a similar sensation as the rocker in the Hoka shoe. So like, again, once you start running real fast, you kind of stay in that gait.
Yeah, it's definitely an aggressive shoe for sure. So yeah, and like you said, compared to the last version, much different. This is one of the lightest race shoes out there.
Yeah.
And we've seen people do extremely well with it with their Project 3 that they had in Boston and in London. People breaking a lot of PRs, get some really fast times out there.
Yeah, so it's been proven to work well, as we've seen from that project. The other thing that's aggressive about this one is the price point.
Right.
$300.
$300, that's pretty much top tier at this point.
Yeah.
As far as the standard race day shoes. So yeah, let's compare them. So we did run a half marathon in the Cielo.
Yes.
We didn't run a full race in these.
Right.
But you've run plenty of workouts.
Yeah, I've done about a 13-mile workout in this shoe, and I think I said this in the review. I was a little nervous about running much further than that in this shoe, just because I felt like this toe spring here was giving my big toe a little bit of issues. But otherwise, I mean, this performed well. We did testing in the lab. It performed well. It felt great out on my workouts. Similarly, the Hoka Cielo, I thought, is a great shoe. it also felt great on workouts and during the race. So they're pretty comparable in that sense.
Yeah. Now, I think the difference comes in that this feels, while they both have that rocker feel to it that keeps you moving through your stride, I feel like this shoe is just super aggressive.
Yeah.
I gotta stop saying super. Not gonna happen again. It is very aggressive in that it doesn't feel maybe as bouncy or just, I don't even know how to describe it. It just feels like a very fast race day shoe.
It's almost like this is the advanced marathoner shoe. You probably only want to be out there for a couple hours and running a 5-minute mile in this shoe. I think that's who this is suited for.
Yeah, whereas I think the Cielo, I think this can really be used by anyone. It has a lot, it seems to have a little bit more cushion underneath and just gives you this more of a bounce, like, I don't know, just like a very fun, almost comfortable bounce. Like it still retains that trainer aspect where you feel like you can kind of use it for anything.
Yeah.
But it's because of its lighter weight now, you can take this up for pretty much any distance.
Yeah, I think the Hoka is going to be that more structured, more accommodating race day shoe for more people, whereas this is going to be like I was saying, that advanced race day shoe, where I think not everyone is going to love it, but those that do are going to excel in this shoe.
Yeah. Did you bleed in this shoe?
I bleed in most shoes.
In most shoes? Yeah. It's like a damn CSI experiment down here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have to agree. So what are you gonna pick as your favorite?
So this one's hard. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but if I was racing a half marathon, I would choose this one, and if I was racing a full marathon, I would choose this one, Hoka.
That's actually pretty fair. Yeah, I think if you're over 3:30 in the marathon or around there, I would probably pick this over this, especially for the marathon distance. And I feel the same way as you feel. Like half marathon, I definitely would give this a go. And maybe will at some point this summer. And then this is kind of an everything shoe too. Like you could wear this for training, faster paces, whatever. But this is like your golden gun on race day.
Yeah.
All right, anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. So that was Between Two Shoes. Thanks for watching, and make sure you check out our other ones coming out and all our other reviews. All right, peace.